I want to go and do the upside down making out scene in the rain. Right now. Jacob, let's go.
Let's do it.
Jeez. Harness up, Jacob. Jeez. You two have fun.
It's a pleasure to be with you three. I have so many questions. I'm going to dive right in. Tom, you could argue that this movie would not exist in the form that it is if you don't answer your cell phone while at trivia pub night and save the storyline. So I need to know your version of what actually happened that night. How important was that phone call? What happened when you hung up?
Wow. I was at the pub quiz. I was pretty drunk because I was really upset that I wasn't going to be in the MCU anymore. No, I got a phone call from a 310 number. I knew that Bob Iger was going to be calling me, but I thought it was going to happen a couple of days prior. So I thought I had kind of given up on the phone call. And then I got this call and it was him. Bob and I had a lovely chat. We spoke about my passions for the character. I think I spoke about the importance of Spider-Man in the MCU and what I can offer and what I can bring to the table. I think that really resonated with him, and he really heard how much I love this character and how much I believe in him. And I think through that conversation, he then opened up a bigger conversation between himself and Tom Rothman and Tony Vinciquerra, and they were able to make a deal. So, lots of people think that I was on the phone orchestrating these business meetings.
Well, you kind of did.
I mean, you started it.
I mean,
you kind of like, you set it on the path.
Yeah. It's almost like two parents were getting divorced, and then the little kid was like, Mom and Dad, like, please don't do this because, like, I don't want to have to do this without you guys. And then they were like, oh, we should listen to him because he's so cute. And then they fell in love again. And now they've had this deal that goes on for, like, another bunch of movies.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes.
I did that.
I
did that. Thank you.
Yes, my Spider Lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there. The multiverse is real?
If you were to see Daredevil in upcoming things, Charlie Cox, yes, would be the actor playing Daredevil. Where we see that, how we see that, when we see that, remains to be seen.
I'll allow it.
Zendaya, when The Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out, Emma Stone was a little bit disappointed that the shot of Gwen Stacy falling made it into the trailer. So I was curious what your reaction was when you saw a shot of MJ falling.
I remember seeing that, but I never thought she was gonna die though.
Yeah, no, neither did I.
Yeah.
When I watched the movie, I was like devastated.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, what?
By putting that in the trailer, it almost made it seem like she survived.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. I feel that's probably better.
I actually think that was a great thing to put in the trailer.
It's a good turn.
Oh, interesting. So we can deduce then that MJ is going to survive in this one.
Well, you do die then.
I mean, she's absolutely gone.
If hers was in the trailer and mine's in the trailer, you don't really know.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die. That's hilarious.
So, yeah, I don't know. I can't speak too much to that, but I will say it looks a lot cooler in the movie than it felt in real life.
Yes.
It always does, doesn't it? It always does. Tom, I'm curious what your reaction was when you found out you were going to be in the Venom sequel.
Whoa.
Are we getting your live reaction now?
Oh!
Like, I mean, the end credits scene.
I thought you were talking about the next film. I was like, why does this keep happening to me?
Sorry, the end credits.
No, I was incredibly excited. I was.
He was like,
what?
I thought you were talking about the next Venom film. No, I was on set. I was shooting. Amy Pascal came over to me and had a conversation about it. I was very excited. Tom Hardy came to set only a few days later to shoot his side of the Venom tag. Obviously, I have worked with Tom before, but in a very, very different circumstance. I'm a huge fan of his and a huge fan of the franchise. So I was really honored to be a part of it. And it was a really nice little icing on the cake for the fans to show that these two worlds are interchangeable and can come together. So what that means for the future, I don't know. But it was exciting, and Christmas presents are on me, guys.
Cheese.
Amy, the Venom sequel was supposed to come out in 2020. If that movie had come out on schedule, would it still have had that end credit scene with Tom in it?
I would say that it would have. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fun little thing. Yeah.
It definitely is. And it's like, that's not additional footage that Tom shot, right? That was repackaged Far From Home footage.
Yeah.
On the TV, you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, on the TV.
Yes.
So, looking back at your first scene with Tom in this world, going back to Civil War, he's 18, 19, he looks like a kid, and it's been so much fun to see him evolve on the screen. But I'm curious, for you as a screen partner, how has he evolved from film to film?
Well, he's a natural and always been, and so it was easy to fall into a relationship, on-screen relationship with him, and also just to act with him is always, it's just somehow the layers of the relationship have always been there. So as he's grown and had more experience in doing other films, there's still that ease that was there from the beginning. I mean, sometimes I help him shave his beard now, and that's.
I love you.
Tom, I've read that you read scenes from Whiplash for your initial audition for Peter.
I did.
Yeah,
That was
did you
true.
ever tell J.K. Simmons that?
Do you know what? I've actually never met J.K. Simmons.
Really? Even
Yeah,
in
we've
casting?
never had a scene together. There's a moment in this film where we like share a look where I'm on the side of a building, but that's it. I've never actually had the pleasure to meet him. I'm a huge fan of his work. I know that during filming, the COVID protocols were pretty serious, so people would come in and they were in their own bubbles and they were trying to keep us safe and all sorts of different things going on. So unfortunately, due to the nature of the process in filming this film, I didn't get the chance to meet him. I'm sure I will one day.
Like me in the first movie.
Yeah.
I didn't meet anyone. I barely met you guys.
Yeah, I know. Who are you?
I don't know.
Who is this
So nice to
person?
meet you.
Why are you in my house?
You're here too.
Am I?
Well, you both were there at the genesis of all of this. Sam Raimi's 2002 Spider-Man. As basically two of the very few people who have been here for the entire run, what is something that will always work for a Spider-Man movie?
It's always got to be a story about Peter Parker. And you can never lose sight of that. And for all of the movies that we've made together and all the Spider-Man movies, and I'm sure that's true for all of the movies Kevin makes with the Marvel characters, if you start making it about anything other than Peter's journey, that's the secret sauce. Because that's what people care about, because he is the most relatable character.
Hello, Peter.
Peter Parker.
I am so confused right now.
Because we see some old villains from the old franchises come on over. If you guys had the opportunity to go over and act one scene from one of the previous franchises, which one would you love to have a chance at acting in?
That's a great question.
You already said yours the other day.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
What did I say?
I don't know. Maybe you changed.
What did I say?
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. That's messed up. You don't remember what
Oh!
it is? That's messed up,
I know
bro.
what it is.
Yeah.
I want to go and do the upside down
Yeah.
making out scene in the rain. Right now. Jacob, let's go.
Let's do it. Jeez.
Harness up, Jacob. You two have fun. Hey, where are you going? I'm just kidding. I don't care. Bye.
What was the reaction when Mr. Jamie Foxx Instagrammed a photo of Electro fighting 3 Spider-Men?
I'm numb to it now.
Yeah.
I'm numb to anybody tweeting anything about anything.
Yeah. People
Politics,
think, yeah.
movies, Marvel. Just numb.
I'm sorry, kid.
Jacob, if the word home unified these first 3 films and showed up in the title of all of them, what's the word that you hope unifies the next 3?
Ooh, I don't know. I that's a really deep question. I feel like I shouldn't be answering. I feel like
Yeah, what would it be? That's a tough question.
that's a really hard question. I think the word home is really great for our trilogy because it really, I guess we are sort of Peter's home in a sense, and I think that No Way Home is a bit misleading because in a way we all sort of have each other.
Yeah.
And
That's nice.
so
Home is where the heart is.
home is
you
where the
know?
heart is, exactly. So I think that, whatever the next trilogy might be or might be about, I think I'm sure they'll come up with an even better word that connects it all together.
At that IMAX trailer event in Sherman Oaks, you answered a question and said that there were 3 scenes that were extremely memorable that you couldn't talk about. I'm curious if you could reveal any of them now. Still can't.
No. Not even
Nice try.
not even a little bit.
Nice
That's
try.
hilarious.
I love it when.
Listen, I've seen 40 minutes. So.
And you have seen nothing
And you've
yet.
seen nothing.
There's nothing in
Yeah.
the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a great question. Is how difficult it is to market this film, and so to let people know, to let fans know, because one of the complaints is we've seen 2 trailers, have we seen all of it, kind of thing.
Oh no.
Oh no. You've seen none of it, really.
Yeah. If anything, it's kind of just a replay of what the teaser was.
Yeah.
The second trailer is just the first trailer re-edited.
Yeah.
There's nothing
It's like
really new in it.
got
There's
here
nothing
and there.
Yeah,
new
it's
in
very
it, right.
clever of Sony to like trick everyone into thinking like, we got new footage. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Let's just put in a different order.
Botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man. We started getting some visitors.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.